Greetings everybody, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing fantastic. You know, today we're gonna do another family recipe from my family recipe cookbook. This one is from my great Aunt Ruth. And she was a great lady, by the way. My great Aunt Ruth loved having a good time, and when she went to a family party, she knew to bring her very famous cheese ball recipe, and that's what we're going to bring for you today. And we've got our cheese ball ingredients right here, and you can see it's a very simple ingredient list. We've got some chopped nuts. This is a combination of pecans and walnuts that I've kind of pounded it into oblivion, into a very smooth grind here. I've got some fresh parsley. I've got cream cheese, gorgonzola cheese, or blue cheese we call it sometimes. I know there's a lot of, but we're just whatever. I got crumbled gorgonzola cheese, and right here, my great Aunt Ruth always used Schuler's cheese spread. This is a local product. They call it a pub or a bar cheese spread, but you can find this in your local supermarket. And my great Aunt Ruth was a really cool lady, and she even had her own catchphrase, which was "keep that party going." And that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna keep that party going while we make her famous cheese ball. Everybody down here, dancing to the music, played by that DJ on the radio. So my great Aunt Ruth probably never used a stand mixer to make her famous cheese ball recipe, but we're gonna do that. It's 2020. Well, it's actually, yeah, it's 2020 currently, and but we're gonna use a stand mixer to make this. And so I've got my cream cheese here. I'm gonna plop that in there, and I'm actually gonna get that going here with our stand mixer, and just get that rolling. Get that all mixed up. You can see how the stand mixer is really good at mixing stuff up, isn't it? It's just fantastic at it. And now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add that cheese spread, the Schuler's sauce and spread, and also our blue cheese, okay? I don't know what you want to call it. I know there's a lot of people out there that are probably going to give me a lot of comments about how it's not blue cheese or gorgonzola, whatever. We're putting it all in there, and we're just going to mix that very well. We're going to let that go for a minute or so, and then what we'll do, and when we come back, I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So stick around and keep that party going, everybody. Hey, I couldn't forget that one of my great Aunt Ruth's secret ingredients was this Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to put a little bit in there right now as it's mixing. And you know what? There's no amounts on the recipe that I have from my great Aunt Ruth, so I'm just going to put in a couple dashes of it and see what happens here. The smell of that stuff is amazing. It really is very signature of the dish. But yeah, there you go. And now we'll be coming back in a few minutes. But remember to keep that party going. All right. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take our cheese ball here. I got it in almost one big scoop here. And I'm going to place it into a bowl, kind of one of my favorite bowls that I have. And I'm gonna try to basically get it in there. And I'm going to just get it in there and get it into the shape that I want it to. Because what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna kind of separate this from the bowl and plop it down onto a piece of plastic, and I'll show you what that looks like. And after that, I'm gonna kind of cool this down, and then I'm gonna actually roll it in our topping. I'll show you what the topping looks like in a little bit here. But let's just keep that party going and stick with us. All right, so I've got my stuff in a bowl, kind of separate from the sides here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna plop this down. Oh, it's not really working the way I planned it to. Kinda, sorta. There it goes. So we've got our cheese ball on our plastic wrap here. And what I'm gonna do, oh, that's good, is I am going to actually put this in a saran wrap here. And I'm gonna cool this down in the fridge for about, I don't know, we'll see how long it goes. And when we come out, we're gonna roll it in our topping, which is consisting of fresh parsley and our finely ground nuts. Keep that party going. Well, all right. So, so we've got our cheese ball freezing right now, and one thing we're gonna do is work on our topping. And so we're gonna do a walnut pecan topping with parsley. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna chop our parsley somewhat finely. And you know, I like to have semi-sharp knives. Wow, there you go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the parsley and the walnuts together. And when we come back, we're gonna roll the ball in our topping. All right, so here we got our cheese ball here. It's cooled down, and we're gonna put in our topping here. And here we go. That's looking right, isn't it? All we're doing here is and when we come back, we are gonna be enjoying our cheese ball here. So keep with us here. Keep that party going. And so here we are. We've got our finished product here. It looks delicious. I can't wait to dive into it. It's a real trip to like go through these recipes of my family and experience them, you know, firsthand. But here we go. I know Aunt Ruth would be really proud of me doing this. That fresh parsley really brings the whole thing out, and you know, I know she was a cool lady, so you know, I just want to say to Aunt Ruth, look, I'm keeping that party going, Aunt Ruth.